Every day we're reminded that the future is here whether we like it or not. AI taking people's jobs, everything being automated, and now it's in our food and cooking. These things threaten to replace what makes food great: the people. The ones who cook the food, the passion, the personality behind what we eat. But I'm optimistic because these innovations could actually help people. So today we're testing the world's most futuristic kitchen gadgets to see if they're really the future of cooking or total flops. From a talking air fryer to a spoon that seasons your food, all the way up to a human-sized robot that can run a kitchen and take orders. And we're starting with the one and only talking air fryer.
Say hey air fryer to get started.
Hey air fryer.
Welcome back. Door is open.
What?
Sorry, try again.
You said the door was open, you f***er.
Door is closed.
Hey Emerson.
Welcome back.
Cook salmon.
Cooking salmon. Say start cooking to begin.
Start cooking. Start cooking. Start cooking.
Preheat is on.
It doesn't tell
Cooking
us.
has stopped.
Hey Emerson. Cook salmon. Hey air fryer.
Welcome back.
Cook salmon.
Cooking salmon. Say start cooking to begin.
Start cooking. This is a piece of shit. Hey air fryer.
Welcome back.
Start cooking salmon.
Sorry, try.
Hit this thing. Cook salmon.
Say start cooking to begin.
Start cooking.
Keeping warm at 200 degrees.
Start cooking.
Temperature out of range.
Start cooking. That's insane. I literally could not be enunciating that better. By now, if I was using a normal air fryer, shut up Emerson. By now, I would have started my f***ing air fryer, the salmon would be cooking, and I would be like on the toilet or I don't know, doing something else. I'm gonna hand it off to you because I'm about to.
Hey Emerson. Hey air fryer. Oh, I gotta use my white voice? Hey Emerson.
Welcome back.
Cook salmon.
Cooking salmon at 375 degrees. Say start cooking to begin.
Start cooking. Start cooking.
Welcome back.
Hey air fryer,
Welcome back.
start cooking.
Start cooking now.
Start cooking what?
It's already programmed for salmon.
Well, it only took twice the cook time of the salmon to get this to turn on.
Cooking complete. Be careful, it's hot.
Do I just open it? I mean, it looks nice. Skin's not crispy, but honestly, like you could just literally peel it right off. I mean, it's really good.
I was very impatient with that first, but results are there.
Okay, but let's take a step back. This did the same thing that any air fryer can do. And for the price, it's very cost prohibitive. It's extremely frustrating to use because the voice recognition is really just not there. Is this a future? Is this a flop? Can we give it a mid?
It is kind of on the mid level.
Even though this didn't work that well, it is showing us what could be possible in the future. It is on its way there, as you said, so I think mid. Next up, a spoon. It makes your food saltier, supposedly. There's a little metal plate here and there's a little metal plate here. When you're holding it, it creates a microcurrent that's supposed to make you perceive salt more than there actually is in the food. So if there's somebody who can't have salt for any health reason or whatever, maybe they have heart problems, this could be a solution for them. I should also be clear that we had to order this directly from Japan. It is not available in the United States. Let's try this with just a regular spoon. So we have like, I don't know, some sort of a curry, it looks like. That's definitely under seasoned. So I'm gonna turn this on. No, I'm just kidding, I'm fine. Oh my God, it didn't do anything.
Give me that shit.
Let me rinse it off for you.
You were eating weird like this.
That's exactly how my 7-month-old son holds the spoon.
No.
Okay, miso soup. I just tasted the miso soup. It's basically under seasoned. I'm gonna place this into the bowl. They do a mug so that you can create the electric current by holding it. Maybe this will be more noticeable. This is the second and final chance you got. Maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
This is the part where you're gonna realize it didn't do anything.
It didn't.
Yeah, it literally didn't. What I will say is, when you put this in your mouth, there is like a weird sort of almost metallic-y sensation you get on your tongue. I wanted this to work, because if this did work, this would be hugely helpful to a lot of people, but it just didn't work for us. That's a flop. Now here's an interesting solution. You ever wanna cut butter faster?
Always.
Heated butter knife. This knife will heat to 131 degrees Fahrenheit and up to 158. This heats in 5 seconds, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says it's not, well, that was a lie.
It says it's 99.
First off, they've already lied thus far. This is already not looking good for this product. All right, we're now at 138. There we go. And it took 10 times as long. First of all, here's a cold stick of butter and a regular knife. Okay, that was really easy. Now let's say maybe for some reason you don't have the strength to do that. That's okay, because this knife should make it a lot easier. We'll find out. That was actually significantly harder.
Let me see if I can spread it.
That's kind of cool. Well, let's try it with a regular knife. Uh-oh, I did the exact same thing. It just doesn't melt. What is this, man? What are we doing here? I thought this is supposed to be the future. This feels like it's taking society back in time somehow. I feel like this is something that would have been invented in like the 90s. It gets the butter hot, but it did not make the process of cutting butter any easier. Maybe it makes it slightly easier to spread. I just don't see this one. Yeah, that's a flop. This is interesting. This is the Scoop That. Look at this thing. It looks like some sort of large Hadron Collider, but shrunk down and put into the handle of an ice cream scoop. It's got thermogenic liquid in it that's supposed to basically transfer all of the heat from just your body temperature of your hand into the scoop, supposedly, and they claim that it scoops and glides through ice cream without the need for water or any warming whatsoever. But I should also add, this scoop is $80. I would love to be proven wrong right now. We need a win for the future here. It actually does work. Look, the ice cream is melting in here. Okay, let's take a step back. It didn't make it easier, but the amount of effort was the same. Had this been room temp, this would not have worked as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's night and day.
I hate to say it. I mean, this is maybe the least technologically advanced one that there is, but I'm gonna give that a future. This is just the beginning. Things are only gonna get crazier. And at the end of this video, we'll test actual robots that are supposed to replace a human. But for now, the Bacon Express. For some godforsaken reason, I don't know why they keep doing this. They, as in the product creators of the world, keep inventing products to cook bacon. Why can we not just put it in a pan or in the oven? You drape your bacon over like so, and then you just close. We're gonna cook bacon normally in a pan over here. This light is going to change while it cooks. We're gonna find out what that looks like. I'm a little concerned about this though. Look, this one part of the bacon is not touching any heating element whatsoever. So that means that there's likely gonna be a line of just raw bacon right through the center. Look at this. One last thing they claim, healthier, lower fat, lower calorie bacon, because it drips all the bacon off. You know what I don't understand about that methodology though? If you cook bacon normally in this pan, guess what? It will also render all of the fat out of it, and then you can just dry it off. It's just unlocked when it's done. Let's see how it did. Oh, perfect. Perfect bacon, just how I like it.
Hey, but look, it's cooked on the top like you said it would.
Yeah, the top is cooked perfectly. God, that looks The pan bacon already looks significantly better than this one. It did automatically open, which we're assuming that it automatically opens when the bacon is done, but this bacon is beyond screwed. While the pan version is a little more uneven, this looks more delicious than this. But there is another thing you can do here. You can use this as a cooking surface. But guess what else cooks the egg? This also cooks the egg. We got a flop. We have a toaster, but not just any toaster. This is the Smart Toaster, totaling at $400. And next to it, to compare, we have the cheapest toaster on Amazon, totaling at $20. Let's load our guys up, load yours up. Look, I can select any bread on here that I want. White bread, whole wheat, toaster strudel, sourdough, brioche. Okay, so we can select exactly what color we want the bread to be. We're gonna go fresh, 4.
If we're gonna go 4, then I gotta stay consistent, right?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Ultimately, we're looking to see if it makes a accurate, better, and/or faster product. One cool thing is, I have no clue when the toast is gonna come out of this one, really. This, on the other hand, has a progress bar, so I do kind of know when this will be done.
I got a light.
3, 2. It was faster.
The lift alone is exciting.
It toasted to the exact spec that I chose.
I mean, that looks like a 3 to me.
Oh, it does look different than the
That's
picture.
a 3, this is a 4.
Ruh-roh, Raggy, it gave me a 3, not a 4. All right, well, we'll wait for yours for the next 10,000. Is yours even doing anything? Oh yeah, it is.
Oh!
Yours looks
Uneven.
honestly, this one did toast more evenly, but yours gave a 4 though, and mine gave a 3. Let's be real for a second here. Let's just take a step back. This did the exact same thing that this did about 15 seconds faster. I feel like we gotta be a little more scrutinizing for $400.
For the price tag and for what it can do and what it did for us.
If this was like $80, I would say step in the future, but because of the price, I'm gonna go ahead and say that was a flop. This is a digital temperature frying pan. This frying pan will tell you exactly what the temperature of the surface of the pan is at all times. It's supposed to take the guesswork out of cooking. Instead of going by feel, which I prefer in most cases, that's like the best way to learn how to cook. Therefore, you should be able to cook anything on it at the precise temperature like a pancake. Pancakes are really temperature dependent. Okay, so first off, this pan only works on electric stoves or induction. So our first test of the pan's temperature gauge, we set an induction burner to 360 Fahrenheit, but our temp gun said 400. So is it the induction or the pan? First of all, it's already proven the induction burner wrong. I wouldn't have known that actually without this.
You would have been like, oh, trust the induction burner. You'll never burn my pancakes. Shut up. Is this or is that? There's too many beeping.
All right, here we go. We're both gonna make pancakes. Christian is eyeballing his. I'm using my handy dandy exact temperature pan. I'm at 400 degrees, so yeah, we're gonna ball. Dude, this thing keeps resetting on me. I'm just gonna turn this off.
I'm just gauging the heat, you know, because instinct.
Oh, pan temperature went down.
Don't know what to do with my hands.
This is making me overthink the cooking process.
I'm the robot now.
Flip check. Looks a little dry, but I'm not complaining. They both turned out pretty much the same. Slightly different heating based off the texture of the pan, but ultimately they're the same. Like texture on the inside, looks nice. They're identical. Okay, here's the thing. It did do what it was specified to do. It did calculate the temperature of the pan. I will say, it made me think too much.
You were stressing out over a pancake.
Using a pan that constantly tells you the exact temperature is cool, but it also adds another learning curve.
Is it for those who don't know how to tell temperature? Say an old lady, she's gotta make her own food. Oh, it says to cook it at 350.
Ultimately, if you Google, hey, what temperature should I cook a pancake at? 375, 350.
Or a steak.
Or a steak, you can use that. I mean, yeah, it did work. The biggest problem for me is they should absolutely have it work on a gas stove. If that worked on any stove, that would make that item very powerful. It's still in development, but when it reaches that point, it's future. This will marinate your chicken, beef, etc. in 15 minutes, and it costs $219. Here's the procedure. You take this drum off, open it up. Christian's gonna put some chicken, bang. We got a little marinade over there. We're now going to set the lid on top, turn the dial to the vacuum setting, bang. Now, this goes in, press the function button. Now it's sucking all of the air out. It is compressing everything together. I've marinated with a vacuum before, but the question is this strong enough of a vacuum? I don't see anything, I don't think it is. It has finished the suckening. Before we take this off, bang, lock the air lock. And now set that on there, bang, and then we'll hit the function button again.
Well, I thought it was gonna move a lot faster, to be honest.
Once this is done, we will now test this against a chicken that has been marinated overnight. We're gonna cook it first, obviously, and see if the 15-minute marinade compares to the overnight marinade. We have both chickens cooked off. We do not know which one has been marinated overnight and which has been in the specialty futuristic vacuum chamber. So we're gonna blind taste test and see which one we like more.
But just before we say that, Josh thinks this is the overnight, and I think this is the overnight.
Should we start with this one then?
Yeah. Don't even say anything, just go.
This one tastes slightly better. I'm locking in this one as the overnight one.
Because of the spice, I think this has been sitting overnight.
The answer's underneath?
Son of a...
Yeah, it was right. I will say it was hard to tell. Do you think that that counts as a future since it was so hard for us to tell?
Here's my question. Would you eat both, one or the other? Would you have saved countless hours? Or is it like, yo, I'm gonna pinch, throw this in here, let that marinade, get my shit done? I think this is a point for the future.
I don't want to give it to him, but
think about it. Just
it did work.
Fill that whole thing up. Meal prep Monday's done.
Yeah. It's an expensive one, but yeah, we'll give it to the future. Sure, why not? This thing looks insane. This looks like something from a video game. I feel like this is like from Halo. There's like, you take this cup and you have to take this back to the ship. But in fact, it is a cocktail maker. The most ridiculous looking one I have ever seen in my life. Here's how it works. You fill each compartment with whatever ingredients you want. So in this case, we have white rum.
Triple suck. Simple syrup. Lime juice. Almond syrup.
Off camera, we're pressing on the app that we are ready to craft. And as you can see, it's ready. Do I just set this in here, I suppose? Oh. Was that the rum? I hope not. That was a lot of alcohol. Whoa, cool. Oh, and we have a chilled glass for our Mai Tai right here. Oh, it fit perfectly. Wow, okay. Straw one, straw two, buddy. Here we go. Ooh, that is strong.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that on vacation.
Here's my thought. It does require some effort. You only have to fill it up once and it'll make multiple drinks. However, it will not refrigerate your ingredients, so they won't stay safe to consume. This is purely theatrics. Because if you wanted to make a Mai Tai, Moscow Mule, whatever, guess what? You could just do a big batch in a big jug with a spigot on the end of it, stir it together, and then have people go by the spigot and just press the button and juice it into their cup.
Also, if like you're a old-fashioned guy, then you would only put the ingredients for an old-fashioned and then they just have the glass ready. 5 a.m., you press it, you wake up.
What?
You have that shit somewhere.
Are you
right?
okay?
No, I'm just saying.
If you're waking up at 5 in the morning to smash a Mai Tai, you're a different kind of hustler.
It's definitely futuristic and it's something that I could see in a lot of people. Instead of having your sidebar, you have this.
And it's just chilling there.
Yeah.
It does look cool.
It looks
I mean, at a party, this would wow. A party and you don't want to hire a bartender. You have this preset on the counter. It looks cool. People be like, yo, you guys gotta go see the cocktail thing that he has. All right. We'll give it a future. Now, we're in the final stage. Tools that can replace the cooking process for a person. And at the end of the video, a human-sized robot that supposedly can fully replace people in the kitchen, period. We have the auto stir fryer. This should be able to make a stir-fried rice just as good as I can, except you don't really have to do anything. It does it all for you. So let's begin, I suppose. Gingies, green onion, carrot, little salt to taste. You don't have to do anything, it's so funny. I'm going in.
It was doing a great job, now it's doing a good job. It's just sliding the egg around, you know?
All right, my egg is cooked. I'm adding my rice. This is not looking good for Christian, not looking good.
I'll give it a little help.
Can't be helping, it's a robot.
Come on, stupid. I'll give it a little bit more time so the egg on the bottom is kind of cooked, then I'm gonna have the rice so maybe it'll help fold in.
Are you having to modify your technique with a robot?
There is no technique, my guy. It's just pouring in the pot. Here we go, here we go. Fold it out.
Our rice is hot. Heat is gonna go off. Yeah, add some of my garlic, some peas, some green onion, a little bit. I'm gonna reserve some to top with.
I got an omelet in mine.
My fried rice is done.
Let me just start off by that.
We have these side by side. A blindfolded taste test will determine which one is better, or are they the same? All right, first one is going up.
Decent.
Here, will you hand that spoon to him? I would blow on that a little bit.
Say
The second one has a little more acidity, but I really can't tell that big of a difference.
So we'll call that the same. Are we gonna call that a flop? You had to pay $400 for that. It's not like it did all the cooking for you.
You didn't have to worry about your fire. You didn't have to worry about mixing it.
That's a good point, actually. I mean, if you don't wanna do any of the wok work, and you just
Also, if you don't have a range.
If you don't have a cooktop at all, you could do this in any room. Honestly, you convinced me. I think this is future. Not perfect, but keep innovating that, and we might have something that could be helpful. I'm really excited about this one. This is the Roti Express. This is a device that makes non-stop rotis or tortillas, and it's very simple. You have a compartment here, which you can add a little bit of flour. Now we have water, which can go in here. This is probably not gonna pour very well, I will try.
Oh, I knew it.
Okay, listen up. Whoever manufactured these bowls, meet me. I don't care if you're 70 years old. Arena, fist fight. There's no compartment for salt, but if you do want salt in it, you can add salt to the water. And then finally, the last compartment, a little bit of vegetable oil. They have many settings on this. You can change the temperature, you can change the hydration. We have it on the recommended settings. So, okay, we're on. So you can make up to 15 roti, which is insane. Let's have it make 5. I think 5 is a good number. Whoa, it's rising up. Whoa, whoa. Now it's moving it around. Just gonna let this ball,
Oh, hydraulic press?
Hydraulic press is crazy.
Oh, it's lifting it.
There's our roti. In about 15 to 18 minutes, we have several roti. These look more like flour tortillas than they do like the typical roti that I've personally seen, but I mean, they look nice.
For the amount of work we didn't do, these are great.
Cheers. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the best roti I've ever had, but it's not bad.
I think honestly, it was $700. The amount of roti I'll be making, I feel like you get your money's worth.
I mean, think about how annoying it is to make roti or tortilla or anything. You gotta knead the dough, you gotta let the dough rest, you gotta roll each one by hand, one at a time. I mean, it'll easily take you 3 times as long. Yes, it will be a lot less expensive, but if you have $700 to just throw at a robot like this and it's gonna make unlimited roti for you,
It's literally printing money.
well, I wouldn't go as far to say that.
I mean, if you're, instead of buying 7 rotis at the store, how much would you pay for that?
I don't know, $5?
It's printing change.
I mean, it worked really well. This is the first cooking robot in front of my eyes that I've seen functionally just simply work. It was really cool to watch. I'm gonna give it a future. they found a way to make this thing cost like $50 to $100, it would be a game changer. Not bad robots, but we have crazier ones coming up, so we move on. We have the Nosh. Similar to a Pasha in another video, this will cook a full meal for you, and the meal it's cooking for us is Cajun pasta. So they have compartments up here with all these spices, and then we have a separate container of all the compartments of different foods that will go in here. These are the ingredients that get shoved in, and then it should cook it. So will you tell me what to put where?
In compartment number 1, garlic and mushrooms.
Jesus, this much garlic? 11 cloves of garlic for 2 servings? Who are we fighting after this? Mother of God, Dracula? Dude, not even the Filipinos are putting that much garlic.
We would double it.
No, the you would not. There's no way.
In section 2, chicken, breast boneless, and some Cajun spices. Compartment number 3 and 4, mini penne. In compartment number 5, processed cheese, fresh cream, and some fresh parsley.
I will say it's extremely hard to pour into these containers.
Slot 1, it's like a partridge. Cook.
And let him cook. Oh, mushrooms and garlic, the 750,000 cloves of garlic. Interesting starting with the mushrooms. I feel like they could have seared the chicken and then thrown the mushrooms in. I'm already a little concerned for this thing based on the order it's doing things, but this is built to make delicious meals. Question is, how delicious are we talking? Is this the future? Our food is done in the Nosh.
Want to adjust the consistency? Yes, improve it? No, it's good.
I don't know.
Is this Cajun? Doesn't really look Cajun.
Bro, what the is this? Soupy mess. All right, improve
That's it. Add water, cook time.
It's gonna overcook the pasta.
I think we keep it.
Yeah, let's just roll with it. Let's try it. So remember, you can edit the recipes, obviously. You can put whatever ingredients you want. I mean, it's not like it's forcing you to do this, but we did follow the recipe exactly designed for this product.
Oh God. Why is it so hard? I'm scooping, I'm scooping,
So
I'm scooping.
liquidy. It's just watery.
There.
Well, the noodles are overcooked as shit. Chicken's overcooked. Pasta's overcooked.
Sauce is saucy.
The sauce is watery.
Soupy.
Yeah, the sauce is watery to all hell, but it actually tastes pretty good. It's a little too garlicky for my taste.
It tastes like a boxed or hamburger helper type vibe.
That's so accurate. It's like a frozen meals.
Yeah.
So long story short, for significantly less money, you could just go buy a frozen meal and microwave it. All right, I'm gonna put that at a good old fashioned flop. This is a Thermomix. Some of you might know what it is, but this is the modern version of it. It's got a touch screen, it's got pre-programmed things in it, it's got this wild thing that goes on top. We're looking at the highest technological level of automated cooking in the Thermomix world. This is brand new, we just bought it, so please enjoy it. Okay, that's really up, man. I was really enjoying that. Wow, this is actually really responsive. Is this an iPad? Does this come off? Oh no, it doesn't. We do have a specific recipe already built out. We're doing lemon, rosemary, chicken, and rice. So take the lid off.
Okay, okay.
Now add 1 ounce of olive oil. It's weighing it all for you.
Is it really?
Yeah, boom, 1
Holy
ounce.
shit.
Done, okay. And it auto checks it off for
Whoa.
you. Okay, this one I'm enjoying.
Okay, okay.
Next up, all-purpose flour. 3 garlic cloves, rosemary leaves, salt, ground black pepper, ground turmeric. Oh, put the lid on, okay.
Press play.
Oh, actually worked really insanely well. Next, lid back on. 5 minutes at 250 Fahrenheit. You wanna do the honors?
It's already sizzling.
How the is that possible?
That was fast as fuck.
I'm excited to see what it looks like in here. Okay, okay.
It's not as burny as I thought. It's like a little roux they made, huh?
24 ounces of chicken stock, so keep an eye on those ounces. Go ahead. 24 on the dot. This is kind of fun.
It is, it is. Dude, my kids would love this, actually.
This would actually teach people how to cook. Next, insert the steamer basket, or
6 ounces.
basket. Okay, so now it's having us lay down lemon slices on a sheet of parchment paper along with some rosemary leaves, which I'll do for you, creating a bit of a bed here. So now we'll season it with salt. I would have seasoned the other side, but that's fine.
Fold parchment paper close and place seam side up into the Veroma dish. Set Veroma dish on top of the lid.
Wow, that looks wild.
And steam, 15 minutes.
Whoa. All right, transferring that to a, wow, that is so hot. Oh my God, I burned myself for sure. Oh God, oh Jesus Christ. Hell. Give me the tongs. Why am I doing this with my bare hand? Sauce goes over the chicken.
Borderline almost nappe.
And then this all gets finished off with some fresh chopped parsley on top. I haven't even tasted it yet. I'm pretty impressed. There is no color on the chicken, but let's taste it.
Pretty good, man.
That's pretty good. I'm pretty shocked by this. This tastes like a home cooked meal. Like you ever go to your friend's house in like middle school and their mom like makes something and you guys have been playing all day and you're like, this is actually pretty damn good. Great consistency on the sauce. It's seasoned absolutely perfectly. It's acidic, it's got richness to it. The rice is actually not overcooked.
It's fluffy, it's nice.
And you only have to clean one thing.
Can it clean itself?
You can put soap and water in it and yes, it cleans itself.
I mean, instantly a fuck.
How much is it? $1,700?
Out of everything that we've used so far, already, just based off of the effort that we put into this and the result that came out of it, $1,700 is not bad. I think it might be worth it then. The efficiency, the easy cleanup, the amount it can do. It doesn't just chop, it also can sous vide.
Here's what I'll say. It is the least assuming looking, but it was the most fun to use out of all the robotic things that we've used so far. It's up there on price, but I think if you have the budget for that, which there are not many people who do, but if you do, I mean, it worked. I want one. Before I give my rating, the whole question that we have in this video is this a step in the direction of the future or is it a flop? Now imagine they were to drop this price down, let's say the price of KitchenAid stand mixer, 500 bucks, 400 bucks. That's all they really need to do is get that price down and it is beyond worth it. I'm gonna say this is a step for future. On to the next. We have possibly the world's first AI robot grill. The price of this is shocking, but before I tell you, let's cook and taste the steak. You season your steak, both sides, pat it dry.
Ooh, look at that. Spring action. Locked in. I'm gonna throw this probe in here. Dead center.
Nice. I want this thing to do all of this on its own. That's the whole point of testing a futuristic kitchen gadget. Why should I be doing the work? We're gonna hit AI chef. We have steak, ribeye selected. We're gonna say sear high, medium rare. We got one. We hit next. Fire shield we have, fire probe we have. Start preheating. Place it in there, go inside. She's in. This says that it'll cook a 2-inch steak in 10 minutes. Seared, medium rare, and done. If you were to reverse sear this, that would take 40 minutes plus. Oh, yo, it just clammed down on the steak. This is crazy.
Whoa, it's going.
It smells nice.
It is broiling that.
There's no way to tell how the steak is cooked, but basically, I mean, it is blasting the steak so hard. There's no way the steak isn't totally obliterated, but you know, hopefully I'm proven wrong here. Okay, we're 10 minutes into the cooking process. It should be done, but it is sitting at 108 degrees. We're looking for what, 125, 128? It says it's gonna be done in 30 seconds. That's what it says.
Oh,
Finished.
it says finished.
Okay.
How's it looking? How's it
It
looking?
looks good, honestly.
It's not bad.
It said it was rested, but we let it rest an additional 4-ish minutes. So, you know, we can call this probably 6 minutes rested. Remove the tail. We're not gonna look at it. I mean, it's got a huge gray ring. It appears to be medium rare though. I mean, that looks nice. Should we give it a taste?
Wow.
That's a beautiful steak. So the price of this might shock you, but before we talk about that, here's everything that it's done well. We've got a beautiful crust, actually incredible. A little bit of smoky flavor from the char.
It's cooked throughout in like under 15 minutes. 2-inch ribeye, that's insane. How much does it cost?
The stand that it was on was $2,000. The grill, on the other hand, is $6,000. I think it's really cool, and it works, but holy shit, that is the most expensive item we have had so far. It's not the most expensive item on today's video, but it is an unfair and unimaginable, almost unachievable price tag for just about most people on Earth, but it works extremely well.
I will be making enough to buy this in the future.
This steak made him want to manifest. That's future. I'm gonna give this a future. But now we've reached our last item and it could potentially replace humans completely in the kitchen. I don't like the sound of that. So meet Flippy the robot. This is supposed to be the ultimate cooking robot. There's an entire team that just programs it. And as of right now, it's only used in restaurants, but it's used in many of them. It's supposed to receive orders directly from the register and cook them perfectly. First, let's try something easy before we really get things started. We got a double portion of fries, we got chicken rings going. It's moving faster than I can look at it. It's got everything dialed. It's dropped in the food, it knows how to cook it. These should come out perfect. And after a few minutes, needs seasoning, but they are cooked perfectly, I'm not gonna lie. Chicken rings, oh, I'm scared to try these because they're really hot. Hot throughout, crispy. What's crazy is I was expecting it to be super greasy. It's not. It's actually properly shaking off all the oil. It's cooking it to the correct temperature. These are products from a fast food company. And this is actually nailing it better than most of the time that we've gone to a fast food spot. Just scary. That was just a little test. It's too easy. The real challenge here is what about when there's a ton of orders and it's busy and you need all the product to be consistent, not overcooked, not undercooked, not frozen, not soggy. I don't think this thing's gonna be able to do that. So it's time for the pressure test. I'm hungry. I'm gonna place an order for chicken tenders. While that's going, might as well get some waffle fries too. It's been a couple of minutes. Let's throw in some normal fries. In fact, mozzarella sticks too. We got fries. How about more tenders? More tenders. I threw as many orders as I could think of at it, but is the food perfect? Okay, that was scary and interesting and beautiful, but mostly scary. It handled the stress test really well. Shockingly well. Every time I asked for something, it just did it. But just because it cooked it doesn't mean anything unless it cooks it correctly. If these are cooked properly, this is possibly a scary future. First, a waffle fry. Now, a good waffle fry should have crunch to it. It's actually a really good waffle fry. We've got 1 out of 4. We need 4 out of 4. Chicken tenders, these are really easy to mess up. These get messed up probably the most in fast food restaurants. Honestly, that's one of the crunchiest chicken tenders I've had in a while. I'm not gonna make notes on seasoning because these are obviously pre-made, but like it kind of cook timed it perfectly. Hang on, I'm not just gonna give it that easy. Did it cook the bigger piece? These are actually like cooked nicely. 2 out of 4. Number 3, the mozzarella stick. Cheese pull, crispy, 3 out of 4. We need 1 more. That must make it, otherwise it's a flop. This is supposed to be a perfect cooking device. I do have one gripe about this. There's no salt. Who's gonna season this? But the cook on it, on the other hand, I mean, it's perfect. Light, crispy, little palm puree on the inside. That is a 4 for 4. Let's just take a step back. Is it a future or a flop? Clearly, it's hitting the future, but what's crazy is it's here now. It's being used today in restaurants every day and working properly. The thing is, this is a restaurant-only device, but can you imagine if this makes its way to the home? Could it make our lives easier? Could it make good food more accessible? It has me asking that question. Overall, I think we witnessed the future. So we gotta answer the question, is the future of cooking man or machine? Listen, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell the future. Nobody can. But what I can say is a lot of these things helped make me better. They made my job better. They made me a better cook. And that is what I would hope the people that are developing these things are thinking about. And at the end of the day, these type of products, these things should be making us better, not worse. And that is what the future should be all about. Love you. Subscribe. Bye.